Hey guys, Yummy here again, and today I'm bringing you another episode of my series in which I talk about what I believe to be the best loadout for each map. And today it's on Hangar 21, as suggested by just a guy on my last loadout video, which was about a month ago. Sorry about that. I don't really know why it took me so long to make another one of these videos, but anyway, it's on Hangar 21, so I'm just gonna talk about what loadout I chose, why I chose it, why I think it's the best loadout for this map. So starting out with which class I chose for this map. Now, it is kind of a midway thing between all of the classes, because it is really long range map that's really open, so you could do sniper on it, but I'm just not that good at sniping, so I couldn't really consider it to be a best loadout. There are vehicles on this map and such, so you could do engineer, but really it's a really infantry-centric map even with those vehicles, so it comes down to either the medic or support kit, and I went with medic so that I could heal and defib my guys, because this map can be quite a grind and you can be losing a lot of guys left and right, so having those defibrillators can really help your team. So of course the medic class has the assault rifles, so I chose for this map the SAR-21, and a lot of you guys might not have much experience with this weapon because it's kind of an unpopular weapon, not in terms of people hating it, but just people not using it. It's actually the perfect gun I found for this map. It's really good at long range, so it's almost like an automatic sniper rifle with barely any recoil and very good range and bullet velocity, so it was pretty easy for me to kill people. So you could say I was using the SAR-21 on Hangar 21. So this gun really allowed me to rape the enemy team basically, because it has that automatic fire rate, so it's all automatically better at close quarters than a DMR or a sniper rifle. And then, I mean, even though it has a slow fire rate, if you have good aim whatsoever, you'll still be able to hit people, and it ended up being just really awesome on this map. And I was having a lot of fun in this game mode, and it ended up me getting, I think, at least 50 kills more than the guy with the second most kills. So just remember, I guess, if there is a very big and open infantry-centric map, it is really good to use the SAR-21. It just basically excels in large open areas, and if you are on a map that doesn't have much vehicles to where it would actually be preferable to use the medic class, I think that would be the top weapon to use. What do you think, Dan?
Fuck you, mate. I'll wreck you until spooky scary skeletons eat all your Doritos.
Wow, Dan, that was really rude. Don't mind Dan, he's just very ornery all the time. So just moving on for a sidearm, I chose the Glock 18, which is an automatic pistol, just to make up for the shortcomings of the SAR-21, because if you notice, the SAR-21's fire rate is really slow. Even if you manage to land a lot of hits on people, you're basically going to be outshot by any other assault rifle or carbine or PDW in close and medium range. Medium range not so much as close range, but it can still happen quite a bit. So I liked having the Glock 18 just to whip out in very close quarters, or if I run out of ammo and need to reload. It's a very reliable pistol in close range. It's just extremely ineffective at extended ranges, so it ended up being pretty useful, and unlike other best loadout videos, I actually got quite a bit of use out of it. For gadgets, of course, I went with the med bags and defibs. You cannot go wrong running with these two gadgets, and I can never really find myself using any other gadgets. I mean, every once in a while I might get a kick out of just using an underbarrel grenade launcher, even though I feel really dirty using those, so I much prefer the team-oriented awesomeness, effectiveness of the med bags and defibs, because having that power to heal your teammates or bring them back from the dead is just so vitally important to Battlefield. And if you don't do your job using them, even if you equip them, if you don't use them, you're not exactly doing your job as a medic. So I like being really effective on the battlefield, so I try to use those as much as possible. For a grenade, I chose the M67 frag grenade as usual, because it's just, to me, the most effective grenade in the game right now, because the RGO impact got nerfed to where it can't kill someone even if you hit them directly with it, and the V40 Mini's range got really nerfed in their radius of their explosive radius, so just the M67 frag, which I think got patched to where you can throw it farther now, just seems to be the most effective. So that's the one that I tend to run on every single loadout. And then finally, for a field upgrade perk, I chose the offensive field upgrade because it gives you the extra ammo and extra grenades. And since I'm not running as a support player, this way I don't really have to depend on my other squad mates or other teammates. So if I'm running as the support class, usually I run as the defensive perk since you don't have to worry about ammo. But if I'm engineer or medic, I tend to run the offensive field upgrade perk more than anything else. So as I've kind of made clear and what you guys can tell from the video, this was an extremely effective loadout. This is one of my best games ever, and seeing as it's on this map, which I rarely have a good game on, it was really kind of amazing, and it was kind of a lucky thing. It was good thinking on my part to choose the SAR-21 because it's always been kind of a favorite gun of mine because I realize how good it is at range. And a lot of people are surprised by this and would be getting pretty salty, but I don't understand why this isn't seen as the noob weapon because it's so easy to use at range. It's so much easier to use than the AEK or the FAMAS. I just don't understand why more people don't use it. So there we go, guys, another map down and many more to go. Just remember, if there was a map that you guys would like me to do next, make sure you say it down in the comments section below and I'll definitely consider doing it. So until next time, if you guys like this, make sure you hit the like and subscribe button. And this is Yummy. Goodbye and good hunting.
Spooky